Alright guys, I am back and I'm not sure if this is going to be titled the Sunday Craft and Chat or if it is going to be just like a film for Monday. I guess we'll know when we get there. Alright, so it's going to be the start of my design team project for Tina at Shabbydabbydoodah. And right now I just have the background pages out of the kits that I'm using, and it's the pink Parisienne, the Paris Boutique, or not boutique, bouquet, and the Claridges. So yeah, I believe that this one is the Claridges, if I printed them out the right way. So we'll just kind of run through that, and then I'll show you what else I brought along, and we're just going to craft for a few minutes, because I want to get, I love that. Can I just, it's just like the impressions of the flowers. I love that. It kind of reminds me of I don't know if when you were a kid, if you ever took like flowers or whatever and you put like the crayon shavings in there and then you put like a flower in there and like ironed it. That's what that reminds me of, and I love it. It's beautiful. And I was thinking we might actually do a bookmark like that for this little thing. And then I got some of these like organza bags in a order, and so I was thinking that that might look really cool in there. So yeah, I am super excited about these kits. Yeah, gorgeous, huh? It's like lavenders and pinks and mauves, which for whatever reason, like mauve has been kind of a favorite color of mine recently, and I'm not quite sure why. So yeah. So sorry it's not Christmas, guys, but you know what? I've been working with Christmas since August, and like this whole last week, I have literally hit a wall with Christmas. Like, I still love it. I still want to do things Christmas, but I just can't craft Christmas, if that makes any sense. I don't know, because I still have like 4 journals left planned, and I'm just gonna have to shelf them for next year because I just can't. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this kit. This is probably one you will see me use a lot in other projects. So yeah, there's definitely a journal, and I'm thinking that, oh, and there is another kit that I'm going to be using, and I'm not sure if it's in the kit or if she's selling them separate in like a page, like one page, but I have a sheet of these type things too that I need to get printed and fussy cut. But yeah, so isn't this gorgeous? So I think we're now into the bouquet papers. Oh, so pretty. And then she sent me, she's got a kit of these umbrellas. She just sent us these. Oh, they're so stinking pretty. Oh, I just love this collage paper too. It's gorgeous. And I am still planning my winter journals. I've got those kind of set. I've got pages printed, but I still have to do all the cutting. So no worries there. I'm still planning my winter journals. But those probably won't be done and videotaped until like January. So we'll see. Okay, and then I think this is the pink Parisienne kit here. All the pages that come in that one, except for the ephemera. Like I said, I haven't printed any of the ephemera of them. I've just printed the background pages in these kits. So isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful. And I think we'll start one little project with this. Is what I've got. Like I said, I'm doing a journal, and I'm going to be doing, and I haven't backed any of these with any other papers yet, because I wanted to pick out the ones I want to use for this other little project. And it was supposed to be Christmas, but you know, that will come. So I'm going to be kind of working on it like side by side with this other project, but you'll know. I'll break up the videos a little bit here. Okay, so those are the kit papers that I'm using. Like I said, still got to print the ephemera, which I'll do here in just a little bit. I just want to get some basic ephemera pieces done. And then I ordered, and it's from, her name is Dorcas, and I believe she doesn't, I don't think she has a shop. I'll have to double check that in the next few days. It probably won't be in the description box right now, because I'll have to check it to make sure, and I'll have to check with her. It's Dolphin DC Creations. And where I found her is on one of Keisha's lives. I will link that live video there. That is probably in the description box of that live is all of her information. So I'll try to figure that out before I load this video. But if I don't, I'll at least link the video so you guys can go check that out. So yeah, I ordered 2 of these little lace packs that she had. So we'll be using it with these kits and obviously throughout the year coming up here. And so yeah, very gorgeous things here. Okay, and then I ordered one of these. I think I got 2 of these. It's kind of like scraps of like satiny type, like layering fabrics and stuff. I just thought those were gorgeous. Check this out. This is going to look phenomenal, I think, with these right here. Check that out. Yep, beautiful. I'm so excited. Yeah, so there we go. All right, so then in my little Christmas present from Emily over at Emma Farmer's Treasures, she sent me some of this, and this comes from a company which I don't have their details yet because I think they only have a white website. I'm gonna have to get with Emily and see if she can send me the link again. But it's basically vinyl, but it's like soft vinyl with backed, well, it's just, you know how vinyl comes, it's like that soft stuff there. So I think it will blend well, I think, hopefully. It'll definitely blend well with the Parasinian. And then I was thinking it'll go well with a lot of these pages. And there's one I had specifically in mind on here. Watch, I won't be able to find it. But this will kind of give, and I just think it'll look great with those, just pulling out those mauves and maroon colors. So yeah, loving this. And I think I probably have enough to do 2 journals, so we'll use it on another project too. Yeah, and it's gorgeous. It's stamped in there, so yeah, it's beautiful. I like it. Okay. All right, guys, so let's see. We had been using Bookpage before, and I think I would like to continue on with some Bookpage pocket ideas. I don't have any specific in mind, so this is kind of literally like a let's just create together type of thing. Because I think what I'm going to end up doing, oh, and why I've been gone for a few days is, one, because I was kind of having, I don't want to say I'm burnt out, because I'm not burnt out at all, but I have been having some creative block issues, right? I don't know if it's holiday, if I just been staring at Christmas for too long, if I kind of just got like lost in it or what, but, and I'm just trying to find my vintage book here, which I'm not finding. So talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds, and I'm going to grab it, a new one. Because I have, you know, several that I have taken apart over the course of the last year. And do I have... And of course not. See, I think that's the other thing that's driving me nuts, is my room's a mess. And so not everything is to hand, right? So that's kind of the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys about. If you do in the next little while, like right after Christmas, see that I'm not around for a day or 2, no worries. I'm tearing apart the craft room, and this time I've got to get it organized down to its bones, because I've got a lot of stuff planned for us, which brings me to my next announcement is right after Christmas, I'm going to be announcing the new, I don't want to say challenge, because it's not really a challenge, but it is definitely an interactive project with you guys, if you guys want to participate. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. That's the other thing that's been kind of taking my brain power lately, is just getting all the details of that worked out. That's been kind of an issue. I mean, not a terrible issue, obviously, but yeah, just getting just getting it all lined out. And I'm still, like I said, I've been crafting in so many different areas because I've had to like juggle everything. There's one ruler. We'll just use this one. Yeah. So I got the have-tos done, but now I'm kind of just now in play mode. And so I think when I just go to play mode, I get lost a little bit sometimes. Does that ever happen to you guys? Where it's like, you get your projects done, like the have-tos, and then you're just like, I don't want to say I'm not with it anymore, because I am. I just, oh, I don't know. Just a funk, I guess. Anyways, so enough of that nonsense. And we're just gonna create, I think. Just some stuff. I don't know what yet. It's gonna be just as much of a surprise to me as it is to you. So yeah, well, what I was saying is Paul and I have been hanging out quite a bit the last few days because he normally takes the the Saturday after, or sorry, Friday before, or Saturday before Christmas. Oh my goodness, I can't even use words today. He normally takes the Saturday off before, like the last one before Christmas, because it's so crazy. Like those of you that shopped yesterday know exactly what I'm talking about. There's just lines in stores, and that's even without COVID, right? So yeah, he's done that for the last couple of years, and it's always worked out really great, and we have a lot of fun. Well, yesterday, those of you that know, I live in northern Colorado, and so Cheyenne, Wyoming is only like 45 minutes away from our house. So we ended up deciding to go to a couple of stores up there and kind of avoiding this area where we're at, which was good. I mean, we had a great day. It was like a date day. We did grocery shopping and all kinds of stuff because Wyoming is now cheaper than Colorado on a lot of things. And so, yeah, we saved us some money. We had some fun. We went to one of their indoor malls. People were great. There wasn't like a ton of people like being weird. It was nice. I mean, because I'm not going to lie, like our area is like weird now. People are just harassing other people. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Of course, I told you about the lady in the post office like a week or two ago. And it's gotten worse. I don't know. I think negativity just becomes kind of a disease, if that makes any sense. Like, yeah. So, yeah. And so I was busy Friday, because I usually try to like deep clean the house on the day before he gets home. So it's nice and polished before he gets home. And I did most of it except for the floors, unfortunately. And I had to work Friday. So yeah, that kind of put me a little behind. And then before I knew it, he was home and I hadn't recorded any videos for you guys. And now it's Sunday. So here I am. I'm going to record this one, and then probably we'll go watch a movie as a family. Well, mine is Bo, because Bo doesn't get home for a couple hours, but if we're still watching him when he gets home, he's more than welcome to join, obviously. But yeah, so we'll watch a movie, and then we will probably, he'll go to bed, and I'll come back here, and I'll film you a couple of videos with this little project here. I'll do one more and then we'll just kind of see. I don't actually have any pockets in mind, so again, we're just going to kind of go off the fly. Maybe I can, while we're folding, maybe I'll remember one I've seen. Yeah, so I kind of just feel like I'm running on the sentences, so I hope you guys aren't too bored. But yeah, so I'm just down to wrapping presents for the most part, and I can't find our stockings. I don't know what I did with them. I've seen them this year, and I meant to hang them up as soon as I found them, but guess who didn't do that? The life of mom, right? Okay, so this journal is going to be the 8.5 by 11 folded in half. So then we have the 5.5 inches over, right? Yeah. So I'm going to go to make a lot of these like right around 4.5 and 5 inches wide. And I have it on pretty good authority that Bo ordered the mat that I've been wanting for me for Christmas. So I'm pretty excited about that. And you know what's weird is we don't really have a whole lot of plans for Christmas. Like I don't, normally Christmas Day, it's just like, especially now that Paul's parents moved, Christmas Day is just pretty much us. Like we don't usually go out anywhere. And obviously this year we can't really go out. And we usually spend Christmas Eve with my dad and his wife and her kids. But this year via COVID, we're not going to do that. So I'm thinking, maybe we'll make this one basic. And we'll just make it like a regular pocket. But then I'm thinking, let's take some of our paper here and do a spot of collage. Not a huge amount, just a spot to bring out some of the colors. Yeah, so, and we had been going down to see Paul's parents, but I don't think that obviously with COVID, that's not really going to happen unless we drive. And so, yeah, I don't know. We don't really have any January plans, and then Grace is probably going to end up going back to school. In January. So they've got some funky new thing that they're doing, and I don't know if it's going to work, but I guess we'll all just have to find out, right? Why does that seem like that's like way off? Because it probably is, because I probably didn't tear it even. So, yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I don't even think that I asked that a little bit ago. No, I don't need to do the bottom. What am I doing? Let's get out the other glue book. So yeah, like I said, we had been going down there, but it's not going to happen this year. There's just too many irons in the fire too, I think. Okay, then what if we cut a little bit of this out and kind of put it on the other side? Overlapped it a little bit. Paul's fixing me dinner right now. Those of you that have been with me for a good long while know that Paul is a fabulous cook. Like, I don't know that he's actually ever fixed anything that we didn't like. The only thing that I can think of that he has ever really fixed that I didn't care for was even just recently. In September, we went on a quick little camping weekend, and me, forgot to pack milk for the eggs. And so he used coffee creamer and he drinks it like it's a vanilla caramel mix. that he mixes himself. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was not my favorite. Yeah, other than that, we've been together 26 years and married for 23. And in those years, he hasn't ever really cooked anything that I wasn't crazy about until then. Yeah, I'm a pretty lucky girl when it comes to his cooking ability. Okay, so I think these are going to be lightly decorated because kind of like that. So I wonder what it looks like on the other side. All right. Because I think what I'm going to do is those pieces that I was telling you about that I have, I think those are going to be the ones that we finish these guys off with. For the journal, but I won't know exactly which ones I want because I have that kit. It has some shoes, it has umbrellas, it has roses. But like I said a little bit ago, I haven't printed any of that yet. I will, just haven't gotten there yet. So I don't know that this is going to be a start to finish journal per se. But it's at least, we're going to at least do some ephemera work with it, for it. So yeah, anyhow, tomorrow night we are going to my dad's house for a quick little dinner because we're around him enough that, and we're out of stores enough, right, out of the public enough that we feel like we can do a couple at a time, right? Oh, gosh darn it. All right, I'm gonna get that down, and look what I did on for my glue page. No, maybe it'll come off. Okay, perfect. Okay, it came off, thank goodness. Yeah, so anyways, we're gonna go over there for a little bit. Kind of exchange some gifts, eat a quick bite to eat, and then we'll come home, and then Paul's got to go on the road again. Oh, but we are getting a massage tomorrow. I don't know. I had stayed away from massages because of my fibromyalgia, because it typically, I mean, those of you that have it know that sometimes touch is like unbearable. However, this massage lady has been doing this trigger point massage with me, and it hurts like the devil when she's doing it. But I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty magnificent. Okay, so then, you know what I was thinking? To gussy that up a little bit, what if I hesitate to use these because sometimes they don't work real well for me, is these little lace punches. So we'll just see, right? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Didn't really show up on that one. But we'll keep at it with the other ones because we'll make it all cohesive, right? So we'll leave that out. Okay, so then I want to do some pockets that are the tall, slender ones. Let's make sure we got even-ish pieces here. I think that's probably all we'll have time for, as we'll get these two done. And then we will call it a video. And that'll give me a chance to go print out those other ones. Let's see, we want it up. So if I'm creating when it's up first, then we'll be a-okay, right? Okay, so that's how long? It's 8.5. So I'm going to go ahead and take it down to 7.5 on this edge. I'll flip it around, and then I think I'll do it to 7. Yep, I think that works out just about right. Okay. I think I got a little bit different plan for this one. We'll glue, nope, we don't want to glue that up yet. We want to take this. That's pretty standard pocket, right? Do these 1-inch punches ever actually really work? Acquiring minds want to know. Okay, we'll go ahead and glue it. Yep, have to glue my bottom. Oh, it's a barely glued together pocket. It's a good thing it'll be glued down to a page, right? Or glued to itself, because you know that's how we roll. I'm gonna put that in there until it's dry. Yeah, because you know. Oh, you found the mozzarella? It's not very much though. No. We'll have to pick up some more.
I don't know if it's even any good.
It probably is. Don't make me smell it, because have Gracie smell it. We originally were gonna have oh, and you're getting his belches. Isn't that great? I wonder if he really realized that the video was rolling. Boys. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, no, I lost my train of thought. Oh, we were gonna have meatballs and subs for dinner. Well, then I couldn't find the mozzarella, and he finally found it buried in the drawer, which I know that sounds like maybe it might not have been good mozzarella, but it is. I mean, it's not very old. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, because it seems like since I haven't talked to you guys in like a couple of days that I should have a lot to talk about, but it's really just been not, like, just nice and gentle and simple days, and not a lot has happened. I am kind of still feeling like I didn't get like things accomplished that I wanted to, but I think we all go through that, right? Where like, especially near the holidays, at least moms, I don't know about dads. I mean, obviously, because I'm not a dad, I don't know, but I think a lot of times as moms get so wrapped up in the holiday and trying to make it perfect for everybody that we forget that it's already perfect because our babies are in it. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense, right? Okay, and again, I think what I'm going to put in these, obviously, is going to maybe be like a bookmark type, but what I'm going to put for the decoration is probably a shoe and some of that, those pretty laces I showed you at the beginning. So yeah, right now I'm just, this one I think is going to be 8 pockets worth plus the 2 on the front. So I just kind of want to get those definitely managed before I start anything, like actually like put the journal together, if that makes sense. Let me get all that put together. And kind of my ideas. Oh, yep, and I think I'm running a little bit long here, but oh well. These are going to be simple ones, hopefully. I'm going to take those at 4.5. Sorry, kids, I keep losing my train of thought. So in half, see if we're 4 or 8 and like 8 1/4. So we're just going to go 4 and take off a little bit of the other one. How about that? So we'll take a little bit off of this one. So sometimes I like to match pockets, and then sometimes it's just I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say hodgepodge, but maybe a little bit on where exactly I'm going. And again, I think what I want to do is just get a piece that's pretty close, because we're building a pocket. So I think I'll tear off this end, and then we'll maybe straighten up that side. All right, so yep, look, I know I kind of mentioned it a minute ago and I didn't really elaborate, but I think you guys are really going to like the new, I don't want to say challenge because it's not a challenge, but the new ideas that I had. And it's going to be similar to the challenge, only not, if that makes any sense. It's not going to be the challenge, but it's going to be cool. And it is a great way for all of us to use up all those things that we've printed that we're actually really never going to use in a journal, but we printed them anyways because we thought we really loved them at the time, and we may still really love them, but they don't really fit with what we're doing. And then they sit on a shelf, or like old cardstock or scrapbook paper, you know, that we loved when we bought it, but maybe it doesn't really fit our style anymore. This will be a perfect opportunity to be using it up. At least I'm hoping it'll be perfect. And I think you guys will really enjoy it. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for a second. I'm going to do the other one. I think even with this one, we won't have time in this video to do it today, but I think we're going to make some book page flip outs. Actually, I got to line that up just a little bit better. I'd like to try to kind of, I don't want to say master that, but you know what I mean. I'd like to try to see if we can use up some of our book pages, because I'm sure you're like me and you have massive amounts of book pages from using all the covers from them. And you can only use them for glue books for so long, right? Like, you got to do something with it when you have like 20 hanging out on your bookshelves, right? So we may have a couple of weeks where we just like mass make ephemera, because I would really love to get to the point where each of the creators that I create for, they all have very similar kits. They're all different, but like similar, like their style's the same, right? Again, the kits don't look the same per se, but the creator has their style, right? So I was thinking that I could probably on the kits that are a little more, I don't want to say generic, but you know what I mean? Like they're flowers or like they're ladies or something like that, then I can use up everything I've printed and just make ephemera for it. Let's see, which one did I do before I did that one, huh? Let's try this one. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Oh gosh darn it, I don't like how that one turned out. So I guess we'll put a little bit of lace to kind of hide that one. We'll put a little flower or something up there. Oh, no, no, no. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? I did the wrong one. Okay, and that one. So that one's going to get a flower too. So we will definitely have matching pockets. Why did that do that? Oh, that just made it worse. So let's see if we can fix this. Oh, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. So we are going to shift gears and we're going to let it dry. I'll tear off the edges and then we'll back it and it just becomes a journal card. And I think I'll do the same with this one. And do we try another one? We probably don't because we're probably at like 45 minutes already. All right, guys. Well, you know, you guys always like to say that you like to be with me when I've like made mistakes and everything like that so that you see that we're all just like human and we so are just human. So yeah, unfortunately my little pocket idea here didn't really turn out. No worries. We're going to just trim it down and they become journal cards. And then we did manage this pocket, which we still need to decorate, and then this little one. So it was probably, for me, it was productive in the idea that we got to spend time together, but not productive in the whole crafting thing. Okay, guys. I hope that you guys are all doing well and that you are faring this week well. And yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah or whatever, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate in your neck of the world. I hope that you are having a spectacular time and that you are loved. And I will just see you probably tomorrow. Okay, guys. Bye.